big problem though that you have is, like you just said, they didn't win the first one. There's no guarantee they win the next one or the others, right? So it's like it's tough. I think based on how that goes, will probably stay somewhat even as the games bounce back and forth. But yeah, you gotta make these count, man. It's not easy.
It speaks to the caliber of these players, though, the fact that they are making these end games when the terrain is so tough. I mean, that low ground was absolutely killer for the less experienced duos, having to contend with the water as well as the chaos all around them. But a duo that can contend with that and actually looking already more consistent than they did in their heat. It's Yapko and Panzer to Carter. I mean, this is a duo that's already showing signs of life.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about them earlier on, kind of alluding to they pop off when they get the opportunity to, but I mean, their placement so far, 40th in the first game, so it did not go their way, and now they finally made it to the end game, but it wasn't really that pop-off game we would have expected. The loot was looking so good, double chug jugs, mythic, I mean, they had everything they needed, but they went down in 15th, kind of dunning it, Levin.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I don't know if highlights is the right word for what we just saw from them there, right? They had the one and in 15th place. It's going to have to be much, much better than that, especially based off of what we're seeing from some of the other teams so far.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can continue moving upwards. I do still think that the fact that they are at least making it that far is something that's maybe giving me false hope. Maybe I'm too much of a fangirl for these players and trying to manifest. So I'm just going to keep doing that for them as we go into our next game. Takata, I think you're probably manifesting good things for a Spanish duo in the lobby. I mean, we saw a pretty good showing from Durden and Gordite.
Yeah, I'd say they're the most consistent right now. I mean, they have 6th place. They've got 4th place. In terms of consistency, they are number 1 right now in placement. They took out Tayson in that match. You can see how aggressively playing for the high ground now. Unfortunately, Gordete lost his teammate when he did retake high. And this, I'm just curious how, I was actually curious how Tayson ended up going down there. It was just a quick shot from Gordete. He was ready, but it kind of, I don't want to say ruined, but made it much more difficult for Merstash in those final moments. Now, hopefully, they don't have the difficulty off spawn like Tayson and Merstash do. They have 3 more chances of making this happen, so all it takes is 1.
It's interesting to see. Oh, apologies. Jump in, Levin. Jump in.
I was just going to say, I wish you guys could see at home just how excited Takata is. The Spanish team is just doing anything. I've known this guy for like, and I'm just ready. There's no more peak excitement than when the Spanish team is doing anything during the games. I don't know.
You know what, production can see our cameras when we're watching the games. I feel like we need to get some replay highlights of Takata, especially if we see this duo succeed tonight. For you there, Durden or Gordita, I'm manifesting for you too. We're ready to go into game number 3 though now, so let's head back to Taco and Miniminer.
It's crazy to think that we are already approaching, technically speaking, the half of today, Mini, and with 2 teams having confirmed their spots on the battle bus for the Major 2 Grand Finals, time is running out and the pressure is building up for everyone else.
It really is. It's been so good so far. So many heights. Chaos in those endgame moments. Talk about Takata getting excited about the Spaniards. I know one guy that'll be excited about those Italians winning a game. Mike TV, wherever you are watching, on I'm sure doing a video. I'm sure their chat's going absolutely crazy right now. But it's great to see so many of these teams that are having consistent games. But ultimately, all that matters is consistent. It doesn't matter about having good end games, solo clutching seconds. It ultimately doesn't matter apart from maybe mentality, Taco. So this is really where things start to get real for our teams because, of course, we're running out of games as the day goes on.
I do think that there is a silver lining, though, for some teams where, missing just one little bit after the next. But here in game 3, let's see who's going to bring it home.
Here it is, game number 3, and lots of questions still to be in this lobby. Who will rise and who will, as we get towards the halfway of the day. And speaking of rising and falling,
All right. Truly, and who's that? Okay, so this is game 3 out of 5. I missed the first 2. Whoever's going to whoever that is. Mustache, And patience, moving up. Good into the middle. All right. Not that. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta edit it really quick. All right. I got to this my face. You can't like see the map, and I hope that's not bothering you. I'm gonna have to go live. I'm gonna have to skip this part.
No. Why? I can't. I don't have shoes on. Well, I can tell you now it's shut. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Like, it was shut. Oh my god. What?